Hi everybody, it's Sandra with Little 57. I got something new and exciting to show you today, but first I wanted to offer up my prayers for all the areas that were hit by tornadoes last night. I don't believe anybody that I know personally, but one of the areas that was hit has some very, very dear friends of mine that live in that area, and I know that they are reeling today. And then Oklahoma near me, D Queen, I believe, near me, which is just less than an hour away, and just a lot of people got a lot of damage done last night. So prayers for all those communities as they rebuild, and they will rebuild, and I know that for a fact. So I'm just praying for them, and join me if you will. So anyway, today what I have done is something completely different. This actually started off as I was doing an ephemera kit, but it kind of turned more into like a journaling kit because I just kept adding stuff. So without further ado, let me go through what I've done. I'm going to start on the inside first, and I'll come back to this. So what I started, this folder, as you can see, it ties here, is this ephemera. I started making this ephemera, and I was just going to sell the ephemera kit, and I thought, wow, it'd be really cool to make a folder for it to sit into. And so that's kind of what I did. And so I'm going to take all of this out and show you what all comes in this kit. It will be for sale on my Etsy, and all proceeds will go toward my mission trip that is coming up. I leave the day after Christmas. So from now until then, all of my sales on Etsy will go toward that trip. So here's a little journaling tag. This is a little pocket. And you can use this ephemera in an existing journal, or I believe I almost have enough of everything here that you can make a journal from what I have right here. So your choice. Little pocket. And then a couple of journaling cards. They have vintage. This is authentic vintage ledger paper on the back. There's that one. I'm doing this all cockeyed, but you get the point. There's another one, again, with that vintage ledger paper on the back. This pocket, this right here is a this is index card. That's what that is. And those go right there in this front pocket. And then it flips open. And then there's another little pocket that has this little tag and this little piece. And they go right there. And then over here is a window pocket that has this in it. As you can tell, everything is matching and goes together. So it would go kind of neutral colors. So would go in many different kinds of journals. And then this, and each page is stamped with something different. Just kind of make it interesting. And these pages can be tore out, or they can be used as a standalone little, you know. But I do try to clip this up top higher so that when I put it in the pocket, it fits better. So there's that. And then on this side, on the top, we have, it is a, let me show you what this is without having to take everything out of it. I have made a whole bunch of these for my stash. So this is a tri-fold pocket like this. And I just decorated it like so. And then just chalked the pockets full of stickers and stamps, some more ledger paper, some tickets, little letters that go along with the kind of the theme of the whole pack, some more tickets, just chock full of stuff. So that just sits down there in this. And this could be attached to a journal, either glued down, straight down, or on the side again, it could be attached. In fact, you know, I will put a rusted paper clip on this so that you can attach it to wherever with that paper clip if you want, or you don't have to. And that just sits in there. And then on this side over here, I have two postcard sized journaling cards. These are very thick, very sturdy. Again, the ledger paper on the back. This is a bookmark. Another postcard size journaling card. And then this stuff just goes in here like so. And that goes there. And so that is the inside of the ephemera pack or journaling kit, whichever you decide you want to use it as. And then again, it closes and it ties right here. And then on the outside, what I have is basically everything that you would almost need. Almost. I mean, if you had some tea dye paper to add to this, wham, you've got yourself a journal. Let's look at the cover first. Oh, this also comes off. It's a clip-on that can be used in a journal to go along with the ephemera. This folder This is authentic, again, authentic ledger paper on the front and the back. This would actually make a really cute journal cover. So if you wanted to add your papers in the center here, let me show you. Your pages, stitch in a thing of papers. Can't think of the word. Signature, that's the word. Do a signature of papers in here. You can leave the pockets in on the cover and in the back, and then use all this ephemera inside of your journal. That's something that you could do this, or you could keep this after you've used the ephemera. Once you take all this out and use it in another journal, you can use this to store more ephemera. So this again is a very sturdy old vintage file. It was one huge one like this, and I folded it in half, and I reinforced it with the paper tape. And these pockets, all of this is also authentic vintage ledger paper on the pockets. And this is authentic dictionary pages, very old, very brittle. All right, so now the paper that goes on the top. Let me show you what all I put in this. I'll put that to the side. So here you got several old little dictionary pages. That comes with that. This is vintage music from a hymnal. That is authentic and vintage. All of this is authentic and vintage except for the scrap paper. And I reinforced the fold here again with some, I don't know if you can see that, but it's paper tape because this is very brittle. Here's another smaller one. This is very, very brittle, and I had to cut it down to make it fit on here, but you can use this for all kinds of stuff. This is, you can back it with tea-dyed paper or lined paper or whatever, put it on journaling cards, all kinds of stuff, but this is very old, very vintage, and extremely brittle. Gotta be very careful with that. This also is, again, vintage and authentic music paper, and I think I gave 3 pieces. I gave the entire song, so I think it was 3. And again, this is extremely brittle paper, so when I folded all the pages, I backed the pages, the back side, with that same paper tape. It just kind of helps keep it together. But you can still use all of that for anything you want. This, again, is very brittle, authentic old ledger paper, a bigger one. And then this is 4 sheets of just scrapbook paper, one-sided. It didn't fit, so I folded it up. You can make it into pockets to put into a journal, or you can use it for whatever. But all this paper, this kind of theme, matched the papers that I used in the ephemera. So if you wanted to, make any more, whatever you wanted to do with that at all, it matches this. So that's what that is there for. Like I said, there's 4 of these, all full length. I just had to fold them up for the fit, but you can use them for whatever you chose to use them for. They just matched the ephemera that I have already used, so I thought that would be a good idea to put that in there. Again, all of this comes together in one kit. It will be available in my Etsy shortly, or if not already, by the time you watch this video. And so, like I said, you can use it as a journal or as just an ephemera kit with extra papers to use however you want to. Let me get this all back in there so you can see it one more time what it all looks like. This is the front. This is the inside, full of all handmade. I do not use digitals. Not that I have anything against them. I just like my stuff to be one of a kind, so everything that I make is one of a kind. These pictures are all from authentic vintage magazines and such, so these are all really not photocopied. I use the originals because I want everything one of a kind. So just so you know that. And then, like I said, I added stickers and such to that. So anyway, that's it. That's my new and exciting thing. And I just want to remind you guys one more time that all the proceeds of my Etsy will be going toward my mission trip coming up at the end of December. And I appreciate you all very much for your love and support for that trip. And your prayers. Obviously, we covet your prayers. To the White Mountain Apache in Subicu, Arizona, with all Inca Door of Hope out of Paris, Texas. And again, that's where one of the tornadoes touched down close to last night. So be praying for them and all the others who have been touched by that. All right. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.